Hello everybody, this is it. Welcome to the finals of the NFL AFC Championship Spinner Battle. This is where we play on see who is the AFC champion. It is going to be the Bengals, who's trying to go back-to-back wins in the finals. They've done it the last time we did it. Or the underdogs, I call them, Denver Broncos. They're going to try and win today, so we're going to see it. This is where we play for the AFC Championship champion of this Spinner Battle. So who's going to be our Spinner Battle champion? So we're going to find out right here. We're going to start off with Alaska. You all know this, free electoral votes. Alright, who's going to get the first electoral votes in this battle? We got number 2. Look at that, Broncos have got the first free electoral votes, 267 more votes to go. Let's do Hawaii. Who wants these? Number 2. Alright. Broncos shockingly takes the early lead. Let's go to the state of Washington. Broncos. Wow. Dominating. Not a pretty good start for Cincinnati in their quest for 270. But there they go. They got their first state, and that's going to be Oregon. So Oregon will select Bengals for their winner. What about California? Right where the Bengals needed to respond. Number 1, Cincinnati. Oh, Broncos are going to have to make a miracle comeback now. So Bengals gets the big chunk of vote from California. Let's do Nevada. Oh my goodness. Bengals are not going to slow down for sure. That's for sure. If I can click on it. Can I click on it? Trying to get the Bengals Nevada, but this mouse has been acting up here lately, but I have to double click. There we go. There we go. I finally got the map. Can I give it to my team now? Come on. Thank you. I may have to do double click in order to get this to work out. Double click. It's been lagging crazy, my goodness. Alright, now can we get to Idaho now? Alright. Number 2. The Broncos gets back into the action. But they still got a long way to go to clear that deficit up. Let's go to Utah. Look at the respond. Broncos trying to sweep up this deficit they're trying to get through. No big of a deal. Now we're going to go to Arizona. 11 crucial votes and easy number 1 Bengals. That's a really bad news sign for the Broncos because they're trying to get a big state on there. But let's go to Montana anyway. Another number 1. My goodness. Does Wyoming vote for okay, Wyoming, there it is. Broncos gets Wyoming. They'll get it. Colorado, this is where they play in their stadium. Look at that. They got their home state. Nice. They don't want to get any embarrassment, but they don't. What about the state of New Mexico? Look at that. Bengals with the response there. They'll get 5 more. What about North Dakota? I'm sure everyone could get these small states and it could help you later on, but looks like Broncos gets it. Number 2. What about South Dakota here? Close to the line, but that's a number 1, and that's the Bengals getting close to the 100 mark as we go to the Nebraska at large. 2 votes out there. And look at that, Broncos closing on the 50 electoral vote mark. So let's go to the 1st district. And, of course, number 2 is going to get that one. Obviously, we know who's winning that. That's the Broncos this time. What about the 2nd district of Nebraska? Just like that, number 1, that is going to be the Bengals with winning the 2nd district. Okay, I don't know why I didn't click on that. Broncos won that fair and square. So let's go to the next spin. And that's the 3rd district. Close to the line, but the Bengals get 2 in a row. Let's go to Kansas. And look at that, number 1, getting hot for the Bengals once again, closing on the 100 mark as we go to Oklahoma. And just like that, Bengals are just not slowing down. Now Texas is where Broncos has to get this, or they're going to be down by a lot. Can they win? Oh, they have to win Texas. They do, right there. Broncos, not out of it just yet. They just made the big move. What about Minnesota? 10,000 Lakes. goes to number 1, Bengals. So let's go to Iowa, who wants 6 electoral votes. Bengals are just not slowing down. They're not going to slow down. Bengals are just not. They're not giving any disadvantage in this round. So, and of course, I have to fix the spinner again. So I'm gonna hit this button to fix it. I'm clicking it. Can I get to my spinner now? Man, Mom, you gotta fix this thing, because I can't even control it. Alright. Alrighty, let's fix this thing. I can finally go to Missouri. Well, I put that for the Bengals there, so we're gonna put the... No, get back over there. Get back over there, because I've had you over there. Alright, now we can move on to Missouri now. I did not want to count that spin, because that'll be unfair, but that one goes to the... Hold on, let me zoom it back up. It goes to the Broncos. Alright, Arkansas, 6 electoral votes. Look at that! Broncos are just trying to get back into this as we jump into Louisiana. And right there, Bengals are just not slowing down here. They're trying to maintain their lead much as possible as we go to Wisconsin. Number 1, right? That was a very weak spin, but it goes to Cincinnati anyway. What about the state of Illinois? Close to the line, but right where the Broncos needed. That goes to the Broncos on Illinois. What about Michigan? Broncos have got to have this. They do get it. Look at this. The underdogs are... Now they're only trailing the Bengals by 2. My goodness. The battle for 270 is already getting tied up on this battle to 270. So I'm trying to get to Indiana, but I got to get back to my spinner if it lets me there. There we go. All right, we're going to spin for Indiana. Bengals not giving up us crap. My goodness. They're trying to keep their lead. They've been leading since California, and they're still ahead. What about Kentucky? Bluegrass State connects close to Ohio where the Bengals play, and they get it. Another number 1. Now the Broncos are going to have to respond on Tennessee. Will they win Tennessee? Yes, they do. Right there. Number 2, Broncos. Come on. I'm telling you, I'll probably get a new battery soon, guys. No big deal. Alright, let's go to Mississippi now. 6 electoral votes. They're depending on it. And right where the Bengals needed there. I mean, excuse me, Broncos. Yeah, it's just that they have the same name, close to the same name, because they both have B's. All right, spinner. It's like lagging. I can't even get to the spinner. Can I get to my spinner? Thank you. Let's go to Alabama now. Who wants these votes? And number 1, Bengals. And the Broncos are gonna have to definitely need Florida because they need it badly. Can they get the Sunshine State of Florida? Oh, no, they can't. Look at that. Cincinnati boosts us closer to 270. Let's go to Georgia. Who wants the Peach State? Close to the line. I thought Cincinnati had that one, but that is the Broncos, and they're still on the quest to 270. They're like 100 away from victory. Bengals are a little closer than them. But they'll get South Carolina, Palmetto State. North Carolina now. This is where you need if you're Broncos. You got to have this, and they get it. Now they could just get Ohio. They're closer to the Bengals if they get Ohio. Can the Broncos win Ohio? Yes, they can. Right on Ohio. And look at this. A 3-point difference between the two of them. As both of them are at the 200 mark, which is 400 electoral votes plus counting. Broncos got West Virginia, and look at this. The Broncos have taken the lead for the first time since close to California, but they have finally taken the lead. And their lead will go up to 3 because they picked up Maine at large. What about the first district? Bengals trying to shrink that lead. Both of them are still got a long way to do to fight this thing. They're battling for this 207 electoral votes they need to win. We're going to go to the state of New Hampshire. New Hampshire, right into Cincinnati's favor. And now, and now the Bengals now taking back the lead. What about Vermont? Right on the line, but that is Cincinnati. My goodness. So the Broncos have got to get this. Both of them need this. New York, 20 electoral votes. Right now, it's a 4 electoral vote difference between the two of them. This has just been a nail-biter election. It's going to come down to New York. The Empire State, the Big Apple, whatever you want to call it. Let's spin it. Who gets New York? A little bit close to the line, but that's a disaster for the Broncos because number 1, Cincinnati. Now they're only 27 electoral votes away from victory. Let's go to Massachusetts. Broncos got to build up something. Right at number 1, Cincinnati. Now they're 16 away from victory. Connecticut. Broncos have got to win that state. They get it. Broncos tries to keep this thing alive. What about Rhode Island? 4 electoral votes. They can let Cincinnati take that advantage, but look at that. Right there. Broncos gets another. So, if the Bengals get New Jersey, they will only be 2 electoral votes away from victory that they can pull it off. If they don't, but if the Broncos get it, the Bengals could still have a chance on Pennsylvania and Virginia. It may have to come down to Pennsylvania and Virginia, or it could be Maryland and Delaware. I mean, you never know. But I say we spin New Jersey right now, see what's going to happen. Does Cincinnati get the state? Yes, they do. Right there. Bad news. And right at New Jersey, the Bengals are now 2 electoral votes away from victory. If they could pick up Joe Biden's home state of Delaware, that's game over. Let's see if they can get it. Who wins Delaware? Broncos, keep it alive for now. So now, no victory for Bengals yet. What about Maryland? They can't let the Bengals get it. Game over. Game over. Right there. Right at the line. It's over. Maryland, the Ravens' home state, Cincinnati, is your back-to-back AFC Championship champions of the spinner battle. They're the champions once again. Congratulations to the Bengals. So now we're going to District of Columbia to finish the rest of it off. Right there, Cincinnati. They're trying to expand their winning here. What about Pennsylvania? Wow, they're not going to get them any a shot here. Now they're at the 300 electoral vote mark. Big win for Cincinnati. Let's see what Virginia has to say. Can the Broncos get something? Yes, they do. Hey, not bad for the Broncos. They only got 238. Not bad. The underdogs just couldn't be able to upset the Bengals this time. So the winner of the AFC Championship spinner battle is the Cincinnati Bengals. They will be waiting to see who is the winner of the NFC Championship spinner battle, which I'm going to plan on doing that. So, Broncos, hey, what a journey they had. Hey, second place is not bad. Better than nothing. They did pull up big states this time, but they just lost by about 32 electoral votes. They were only 32 electoral votes away from victory, but it didn't happen because the Bengals got so lucky on New York. They were very lucky to have that one. But the Bengals get a little bit of embarrassment from losing Ohio. But hey, they got it done still. So I want to say congratulations to Cincinnati becoming the first back-to-back winners of my spinner battle. I'm proud of them, and I'll see you guys next time.